Big Panda, tutorials, lives, reviews, yeah, all that. Big Panda, not the little one. Hey, what you mean? Big box braids on your top, yeah, add it up. Gang finna hit a milli, yeah, add it up. Panda, 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 can you post a vid? I've been really booked and busy, but I got you, sis. Big subs, box braids, and they tug. Dropping gems, tell your friends, yeah, let's run it up. Big likes, drop a comment or we finna fight. Cause why wouldn't you like, comment, and subscribe to my videos? Like, that's weird. What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and today this video is sponsored by YWigs. They sent me 3 bundles of their Microloop extensions, which is basically a super easy way to install Microlinks. If you guys are not familiar with Microlinks, then don't worry, I will fill you guys in on everything because this is actually going to be an installation video. So they sent me an 18, 20, and 22 inch of their kinky straight texture, and each length comes with 4 bundles, a total of 100 links. And I'm just showing you guys what the Microlinks looks like when they're installed, because I know some of you guys may or may not know what they are. They're super versatile, and they're really to add fullness and length to your natural hair, but your natural hair is also out, so that's how you get that extra fullness. So today I'm doing a full mommy makeover. This is actually Bobby's mom, one of y'all favorite people on my channel. So I brought her back to give her a mommy makeover just because it was recently her birthday and she's been going through a lot, and I really wanted to make her feel super, super special. So she's going out tonight. We got her makeup done. Today we're gonna slay her hair, and yeah, we're gonna send her about her way. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick installation tutorial just so you guys can kind of see and know what I'm doing. I went ahead and I parted out a section, and it should be no more than as wide as your fingertip. You can kind of use that as a guide, and I'm using the spritz just to like separate and make sure that there are no flyaways in my parts, because when you guys are installing this, you want to make sure that there's no hair being like pulled from link to link, because it will be really uncomfortable and it can cause breakage, especially when your client is combing out their microlinks. So you guys can see here I'm measuring about the size of my fingertips. So installation for these are super, super easy. Typically the old school way, there was a tool that you would basically put through a link and you would use that to kind of crochet your hair through. Well, they made it super easy by creating this loop method. So literally at the top there is a plastic loop, and all you're gonna do is put your client's natural hair through that loop, and then you're gonna basically hold on to the link and pull the loop down, and it will insert your client's natural hair into the actual microlink. I think that this is the most clever thing ever, and it's so much faster than doing microlinks the traditional way. When I first started doing microlinks the traditional way, it would take me about 6 hours. This installation took me about 3, so it literally cut the time in half. So next I'm using my pliers, and I'm just gonna tighten the link onto your client's natural hair, and then it will stay. I know you guys are like, wait, that's super simple. It is, but there are little tricks and things that you do need to know. So I think one of the biggest things is making sure that you're using the correct amount of hair. You obviously don't want to put too much hair into your microlink because you won't be able to pull their natural hair through. And also on the other end, you don't want to put not enough hair in your microlink because they'll actually just end up slipping out. So it will take you a little time and a little while to figure out how much hair to put in each microlink so that you'll really get it to latch on and to hold. But once you figure that out, guys, they have literally made installing these so much easier. So with the actual bundles, they actually didn't send the microlink tools, but you can find them on Amazon. I actually got my kit off of Amazon a while ago, but I'll go ahead and find a link and link that in the description section for you guys. You can also just go to Home Depot and get pliers, because literally that's all it is. And once you have that clamp to close your Microloop extension, you're pretty much good to go. I've had people ask if these are uncomfortable. I am making mine pretty tight. I do like to make sure that the link is at the base of my client's scalp. Not like super, super tight on it, but I do want to make sure that it's right there at the top, obviously, because you want these to last, and eventually they will loosen up and grow out. But these are really not uncomfortable. I think, honestly, the first night is kind of just like, wow, you could feel like a little bit of tightness, but nothing that's super sore, and you should be able to move them right away. So you can put them up in a ponytail, you can do all that. I'm just showing you guys an up close look so you guys can see how close I got it. And yeah, I mean, really, honestly, you should not be feeling any type of discomfort. So for my installation, I don't think I really showed the way that I parted out my leave out, but I kind of almost did it as if I were doing a middle part sew-in. You always want to ask your client prior to installing the microlinks how they plan to wear their hair. For her, she was going to be wearing her hair up and in a side part. So I just parted out enough at the top where she could do a side or a middle part. And I also left out the entire perimeter of her hair. So that's why you see that braided off in the front, because all of that is going to be used as her leave out. It is important that you leave out enough hair to kind of hide the microlinks. So what I do to kind of test that out is I use my finger and I put my finger behind the leave out. If I can't see my finger, then more than likely you will not be able to see your microlinks. So in total, like I said, they gave me a total of 300 links, which is actually a lot. I believe a full head takes anywhere from 150 to 200 links. So that's definitely more than enough to get a super full look on my client. And I believe I used somewhere around, like I said, 150 to 200 links on her hair. She already has some really nice full hair, but it has thinned out a lot for her, so we just wanted to add back some of that fullness in, and we're leaving her natural grays. Y'all wanted to color her grays. I said, I'm really giving you a whole full mommy makeover, and she was like, girl, leave my grays alone. So we actually kept her grays in for this video, and it still turned out looking bomb. I actually love it. So this is what it looks like when I'm pretty much halfway done. I didn't count how many rows or how many links I installed at this point, and I think that this is something that is really going to be tailored and different for each client. So I'm not going to count how many links I used at this point. I just know how many I used in general in total. But look at how full it looks and how well it blends with her natural hair. This is why I love to use the kinky straight texture, just because it blends so well. So yes, y'all, I'm telling you guys that this spritz trick is literally a godsend. When I used to do microlinks the traditional way, and I used to use the spritz, it helped so much because it is so easy to get flyaways stuck in the links, in between links, and then when your client goes to comb out their natural hair, their hair is popping, it's breaking. So really using the spritz to help define and separate those flyaways so that you can get the best parts that you can get is super important. I am trying to bricklay my links, but it's not something where it's kind of like braiding and you'll get like gaps and everything if you don't. I tried to be cautious of it, but it's not something where I'm like, oh my god, this part is off. But I do try to get nice and neat parts. That is super important, guys, not only for the aesthetic, but like I said, for the health of your client's hair. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this row. I'm gonna let you guys watch me do that, and then we will get into the finished look. All right, so this is what it looks like when all of my rows are actually completed. I pretty much did a U-shaped type pattern, similar to what I would do when I do like box braids or anything. I'm just going around the shape of my client's head, and look how nice and full it looks. I love this texture because it blends easily with my client's natural hair. I'm now gonna take down her leave out and just make sure that everything is matching and just check and see if I need to add any extra links anywhere. You can always add more on the top, add more on the sides, wherever you feel like you need to, but I felt like her hair looked pretty full and it matched pretty well. So I went ahead and I straightened the unit. I actually recorded myself curling it, but I wasn't happy with the way that it turned out because this hair is kind of like a yaki type texture. I don't know, the curls just weren't holding the way that I wanted them to, so I ended up straightening the unit, and I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I don't know why I keep calling this a unit, y'all, but it looks so full, like it could be a unit. But yeah, so the great thing about Microlinks is they're super versatile, so she can put this up in a ponytail, she can wear it down. The only thing she can't do is a half up, half down, because obviously I didn't leave any hair out in the middle. But look at Mrs. Bobby. Her name is Kelly, but I'm calling her Mrs. Bobby because I know y'all gonna be like, oh my God, Bobby looks like her. Y'all, literally gorgeous. She looks freaking amazing. I absolutely love the way that these turned out, y'all. Make sure y'all hype her up in the comment section because I'm like, sis, you look like a whole baddie. You look like a whole baddie. I love it, and I love the way that her natural hair blended. I feel like she can hear me right now. So shout out to YWigs. I am going to leave all the links to the hair in the description section down below and at the top of the comment section. I love how easy these were to install, how versatile they are, how nicely the hair is straightened. I really cannot complain. If you guys love this install as much as I do, drop red hearts in the comment section down below. Hype Bobby's mama up. I did trim the unit just a little bit, but yes, hype Bobby's mama up. And as always, y'all, I will catch you guys in my next video. What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?